how does your investment and technology enable Gauteng to be a leader in green industrialization? And I like the fact that he ends with socio-economic impact, but we'll come back to that. In the next round, I want all of you to give us numbers. How many people are going to be employed? How many SMMEs do you envisage in your value chain are going to participate, and so on and so on. But for now, tell us more about your impact and enabling. Because remember, your technology is an end in itself, in that it is a green technology, but it's also an enabler. It has a multiply effect, and I'm interested in that multiply effect in broader industrialization of the region. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Vijay, thank you very much. MEC. Okay, great. So where to start? Let's start with our mitochondria energy systems. Mitochondria, so if you are maybe not so familiar with your high school biology, it's an organelle in each living cell that provides the energy for that cell to do its function. Okay, and we look at that, and we saw Africa. We've got about 600 million people that does not have access to modern energy services, and that's exactly what we want to do. We want to provide a technology that provides energy where it's needed. So decentralized, distributed, networked energy. And that is what mitochondria has done over the past 11 years. The technology that fits this the best is hydrogen and fuel cells. And we have developed a technology. The IP is owned by ourselves, and we will put up a manufacturing facility in the Vaal SEZ that will produce these. Maybe just to bring it right down, the reason why we have load shedding is because the availability of our power plants is not high enough. It's sitting in the high 50%. Our technology that we've developed is a stationary fuel cell, and that has a availability of more than 95%. So in the coming years, as our facility produce these fuel cells, we are hope that that would be the end of load shedding. What we have done is we have a business ecosystem, and we believe that our partnerships is extremely important. We have partners in the EU, in the UK, in the US. Maybe it's relevant in the US. One of our early investors is an asset management company called Ethos, and hopefully in the near future we can make some announcements on that. We're very happy to be working with them. We also have a solid oxide stack manufacturing partner, which is called Oxion in Salt Lake City. And again, that kind of relationships is what brought us to where we are right now. There's so much to say about what we're doing, but let's focus a little bit on the Vaal region. We believe, and again, our founder, Mashulu Romano, is a real visionary here. We believe in a inclusive development. We don't want to go to region and just put up and then people afterwards should say, what are they doing there? I see there's a new building coming up. Last year, so 2 years before we get into our development, we engaged the community. We had 3 stakeholder engagements, and basically what we did is we told the community, we will establish our factory here. We've got 483 components going into our product, and we would like to know, can you provide any of those components in our product? And about 20 of the participants, there were many, like 300, 20 of them we have identified in a program where we set up a full supply chain development. We have identified about 20 of these that will go into a supplier development program that we can help them to become suppliers. And that's really where we think we can contribute. I mean, we've got suppliers from the US, from Europe, from Japan, but we really believe that the VAL has got this basin which we can tap into for the supply. We have a program, we've developed this together with Hatch Africa, that in 5 years we would localize our product from currently sitting around about 35% to 93%. And that would really contribute to the local enterprises that can develop these. And again, what we are trying to do is take hands with them at an early stage to bring them on. In terms of job creation, our industry would create about 4,000 jobs here, and we will employ about 400 people directly in our facility. Just to maybe give you a size of a sense of what we're developing, if we were to have that facility tomorrow up and running, we would be in the top 3 stationary fuel cell manufacturers in the world. And that's exactly where we want to be. We don't want to be in a similar situation in terms of, let's take the solar industry. Solar panels, there is an already established manufacturing facilities around the world. And it's very difficult to then becoming on the cutting edge of that. But with this fuel cells, we believe that doing what we do right now, we will be on the front end of that. We will be driving this. So we have a Hydrogen Valley Innovation Hub together with the VAL SEZ, where we want to capture the new hydrogen economy. And really what we want to do here is we want to capture about 20% of the hydrogen supply chain. And we believe South Africa, we believe the VAL is the perfect place to position this, to capture, to create jobs, to create a long value chain that fits into the hydrogen economy. So maybe I'll stop there.